Hey, welcome back business legends. Welcome to Business Training Tips. I'm the K-Man. And we're at that time of the year, at the beginning of the year, where you're probably sitting down and designing, formulating your business goals. And I'm going to do a whole session on business goals. But before you set your business goals, what I feel is really important is for you to know why they are your business goals or personal goals. Because your business goals and your personal goals should be linked and should feed off each other and help each other achieve one for the other, not contradict each other. But before we even get into setting business goals, what you want to take into account are what I call the 2 V's. How does your business goals, or you achieving your business goals or your personal goals, serve your vision and your values? So the 2 V's, your vision and your values. So let's have a look at values for this session. And your values are things that make you happy. So if you live a day or live a life serving or living according to your values, you tend to live a very happy life. If you have a day where you're not happy, it's probably because you haven't served your values in that particular day. And possibly a big reason why a lot of people are unhappy is because not living life according to the values. They're living life according to other people's values that are being forced upon them, or the world's values that's being pushed upon them or expected of them. So what's important before you even start any journey is to work out who you are, what you stand for, and how you want to live your life. And your values are really the compass that sets the sail for how you're going to live your life, build your business, set your personal goals, and set your business goals. And a lot of people don't spend much time on their values. They tend to spend their life a slave to doing things for other people and serving other people's values that make other people happy, but compromise your own happiness that makes them unhappy and not achieving what they really want to achieve in their life, and then end up with that empty, dark feeling that could lead to being unhappy, maybe down the track to depression and anxiety and all sorts of things. And it's really important before you set business goals, you have to make sure that those goals serve your values, because otherwise they're just these foreign things that you achieve but don't actually make you happy. There's a lot of people in the world with a lot of money, but they're not happy. There's a lot of people in the world with lots of things, but they're not happy. They've achieved lots of things, but they're not happy because the money and the things that they've achieved has not necessarily served their values or their big picture vision. Therefore, they still feel unhappy, even though a lot of us say, wow, I wish I had that. But maybe that's not the best thing for you, because that wouldn't actually make you happy. So before you look at the external things, it's really important to look at the internal compass. So what are your values? And this is one of those things that I've been working on for many years, with a lot of help from my business partner, Steve Barry, who really sort of set the flame alight for values for me, and really has made a significant difference in my life. So what are some values? Values are the things that you do or achieve or how you live your life that makes you happy. You're spending time with your family, that makes you happy, which I certainly hope it does. Then family is a really important value. So therefore that's one of your values. Make sure you never compromise your family for something else, because then you're going to feel unhappy, even though you may achieve wealth, but you compromise your family value. Even though you've accomplished success, you may have compromised your family values. So even though you get the success out here, you're not actually getting the happiness and contentment in here. So money could be a value, and a lot of people don't have money as a value, but there are some people where if they're achieving money, then they feel happy. And it's not about the money, it's just the power that money gives them. And whatever it might be power could be a value, it could be giving could be a value, honesty, integrity is values, health is a value, success is a value, freedom, independence, all those are values. So what I want you to do is to spend some time writing down as many things as you can on a paper and work out what are the things that make you happy. And they're not things, like this pen makes me happy or that car makes me happy. That could be going to freedom or wealth or abundance. And then you'll find that there'll be a group of things that really will be your main values. And I tend to put them on my hand. For example, I share my values with you. This one here, the thumb is hey, like the fonts from Happy Days, for those who remember. That's positivity. So I'm a positive guy, and everything I do has to be positive. I look at the world in a very positive way, and I hang out with positive people. This one here is pointing, achievement, drive, ambition. So I need to achieve. Every day I need to achieve something which is important to my big picture vision. This one here is the long finger, I call health, because it's the most important. So I have to exercise every day and eat healthy and be healthy, because health is a value. So I never compromise my positivity. I never compromise achieving something. I never compromise my health. This one here, this finger here is a valuable finger on my wedding ring, which is I call education. So I'm educated and I help educate others. So that serves me to help you in education, because that's one of my values. I need to produce education and learn for myself. I need to learn and help other people learn as well. And the little one is like having a cup of tea at the Queen. That's as I'm a professional and stylish, sophisticated and classy. So now I'm always presented well, because that's who I am. So if I live my day in my life according to my values, where I have a positive life and I achieve lots of stuff, and that could be money and success and however you measure, but it has to be measured according to my vision, which we'll talk about at another session, but also without compromising my other values. Then I have health, then I have education or learning, and then I have professionalism. So they're my values. Now, they're not your values. You have to come up with your values and attach them to your hand, like fingers, and put a Q on them. Hey, the fun, say driven, directed, ambition. That's the finger. Health is really important. No, I'm going to be healthy. You're not going to get me to do anything other. Education, which is the value finger for me, and the professional cup of tea. So you work out how you're going to create an income on your hand to make sure you don't compromise that, and take that into account when you're setting your goals, and most importantly, how you achieve your goals. So this teaches you how to live your life, or how to grow and operate and run your business according to your values, because your values is the compass. And when you know your values, every decision becomes so much easier, because if you compromise your values, then you won't feel right. You'll feel wrong, you'll feel empty, and you eventually feel unhappy. So before you get into goal setting and creating your vision and all sorts of stuff, which we're going to do in some future sessions, I want you to spend some time in researching and starting to find out who you are, what makes you tick, what makes you happy, and what's going to be your encompass, and how you want to live your life, your family life, your professional life, your private life. And if you live them according to your values, then you're going to be very, very happy, whether you're alone or with other people. Because you'll be with the greatest company you could possibly be with, and that'll be with yourself, because you are true blue. See you in the next Business Tips.